Actually, a very good afternoon to one and all. Now I have nothing to do at my house, and because of the weather has become very pleasant, awesome, and very cool. So that's why I am just sitting on the chair in front of my house on the melted road. You can say you can watch tiles road, and a labor is working next to my house because second building work is going on of my neighbor. So that's why the labor is working and I am just enjoying by the sitting, and it is my purpose ki how can I improve. It's quite simple. How can I practice, how can I improvement of my skill. So I am just sitting without doing anything, and I went to the market just 30 minutes ago. So what did I what did I do in the market, and what kind of the things I have already purchased, I would like to mention. Because today I had to go to the market by the feet because in my house there is no any my bike and no cycle. Cycle return from the school because my children went to the school for child, and they return around 1:30 o'clock, and my bike has already placed at the company 2 days ago. I went to the duty by the bike, so that's why I have already parked my bike in a company. So I had to go to the market by the feet today because of the weather, and it's not far from my house. It's quite 1 kilometer far from the from my house market, and it is my more all the time. Almost the time I keep on going to the market by the feet, and it's not by the observing, by the watching, by the enjoying, by the passing the time, and by learning. So I went to the market, and if my shift is going on in a second shift, so every day I go to the market for dairy, so for purchase the milk and any other things. But milk is very sorry, don't milk, but curd is very important to to take the lunch. Without curd I don't, I dislike the lunch. That's why I had to go, and it is the day of the Saturday. And on every Saturday in our city of the super city of the Dineshpur, a huge market has already organized, and there are number of the things has already sold in the market. So almost the people, those who live surround the market as like a 7 kilometer far and 5 kilometer far surround in the market. So they eagerly waiting of this day, and every Saturday they have already purchased plenty of the things from the market, and storage till 1 week. So it's very crowded after afternoon time, around after 3 or 4 o'clock. It was very crowd, it would be crowd very much. So I went to the market, so I purchased half kg of the pomegranate and half kg of the an apple, and yeah, 30 rupees of the card by the feet. And I purchased some of the medicine for my one of my friend had already informed me, saying, would you like to go to the market, so you have to purchase this type of the medicine, this type of the oil for relief of the pain, because some of his relative is suffering from the pain. So that's why he had already informed me through the call. So I went to the market and I purchased. I paid online pay 460 rupees. And after that I took something 30 minutes to return at my house, and by the enjoying by the as like a fun fair and eye observing. So I returned at my house. I thought, why should I not as like a chop the anar and spread the all over the seeds of pomegranate. So I have already chopped, cut two pomegranates, and fully of the bowl has already filled the seeds of the pomegranate and put into the freezer. And after that I picked up my mobile, and I am just sitting outside of my house because of the weather, and I could not able to stop myself because I can't help stopping of my myself by the sharing my activities all over the whatever I am just thinking, I am just believing, and I enjoyed a lot for improvement of my skill, develop my skill. So it is my thinking. You can watch. This is the scenery of my in front of my house. This is my house, and some of the greenery tree has already moving by the little of the wind is blowing, and it looks like because of the rainy season looks like a very neat and clean, and there is no any type of the dust place on their leaves, and they are just giving providing a fresh air, fresh oxygen for us. And you can watch there are number of the plenty of the trees are just growing, flower plant trees, and they are just growing, and by the fully of the fruit they have already laden. So it is my thinking by the sitting here, and I every day I pluck two or three gavavas from this tree on my hand, and my children is also they are just plucking on their on their self, and eating because it's very tasty of the guava of this tree. But after ripe, after if I consider about the color of the yellow, so they have already insect has already put inside, so we have to before the eating we have to check properly, then after I have to eat. I love to the eat of the ripe guava, but in this season we have to check carefully, and after that we can eat. So thank you, keep on watching. I have already shared my experience by the sitting here and enjoyed a lot. So thank you, keep on watching this video till then. Thank you.